Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room and day 7 of the Gummiapan advent calendar. I've already looked at this. I then went for a very wet and windy walk this morning on the day I'm recording this, which certainly took it out of my lungs this morning. I haven't noticed it, so if I'm a bit puffy, that will be the reason. Anyway, enough about that. We've got a little tree stump and a little squirrel. So I don't think I'm going to use the tree stump. That might change, but at the moment, I don't think I'm going to use that. Let me cut the squirrel a few times. And the other thing I'm going to use is this die, which is a Global Land, what's that called? Father's Day something, paper card making doohickey. And what I'm going to use is this little hat. But the squirrel is not going to have a hat on. Besides, it is way too big for him. So cut that a few times, this a couple of 3 times possibly, and I'll be right back. I'm going to do this first, which is going to be a bird feeder, hanging bird feeder. So that's going to be the bottom, and then we'll cut that off, and that will be the top. I'm going to pop some vellum in between. So this is going to just, this is just going to be cut off about there. Bit of a curve as best we can. And let's get another piece because I'm just going to double it up. So, and we'll have some vellum in the middle. So I'm going to get this coloured first and then we'll make it. I think it's going to be an okay size for him. Yeah. Okay, let's colour this in. B110, B50 for this because the squirrel is going to be orange and blue will go nicely with it. So I'm just going to make this look a bit rounded. Not quite light enough, so I might have to go a little bit darker on that one. 140, let's see what 140 looks like. That's better. I'll just go around the outside of this so the white doesn't show. And we need, I think we're going to do a little bit of vellum. Okay, I'm just going to do it so it looks like there's some little seeds in there. So let's do a few dots. Colours. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's get this stuck on. So this is going to be underneath. I'll stick it on and then I'll trim it afterwards. And the top be about there. Let's make sure we've got enough room for him to be hanging on to it. Yeah. Put it there. I'm going to cut this. So is that like a bird feeder? Even got a little hole for the seeds to come out the bottom. If you've got a chicken wire die, you could do it in chicken wire as well instead. With this little guy, we're going to stack him up at once just to make him a bit more substantial. We're going to do a cutting off that leg. That's a back leg. Not sure which is his back arm. Neither. YR5, YR3, Y4, RG 120 and 10. 110. So I'm going to do a little bit of white on him, although you're not going to be seeing much. I might just do a bit of his tail white. Actually, I should be doing this one. So you just see that underneath of his tail. Just do a bit of his tummy. I might cut that bit off as well, shall I? No. Don't do it. Okay, so for this back leg, I'll do it dark. It's about too orange, I think. So I might have to red him up a little bit. If I don't like it, I can always do them again. This is at R150. Or 70. Let's darken that up a little bit again. Right, let's get this little guy stuck on so that he's attached. Okay, I have got this, which is a Globland. These are all Globland, I think. So we've got a chain, it's quite a thick chain. Let's do this one. So I'm going to cut this and quickly colour it. Okay, think about what I'm going to do now. I think I'm going to try a Craft Addiction die. I'm just going to go down there with that, I think. So let's cut this. There we go. That's what he's going to be like, and then we'll get a little sentiment. Get this stuck on first. We're going to be swinging out a little bit. Should we put them up on a bit of foam as well? Yeah, I might put him up on a little bit of foam. Put that on there, and then I'll look for a sentiment. I might just do the Gummiapan happy birthday again. I don't know whether I'm going to put a backing on it. Let's do it in black. See what I think. So there's today's card. A little squirrel on a bird feeder made using a little top hat. So, as I always say, don't look at your dies for what they are. Look at them for what they could be. Anyway, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you for day 8. Okay, bye.